Hello, everybody. It's just me for now. Stevie said I'd be late, but hello, Kaleidoscope, Marco, Cole, Josh, Kathleen, The Night's Edge, Mike Jernak, Dr. Drew, Marcos Gamma. Hello, everybody. Everyone saying hi, Gons. Paul Might, Ron Crow, working and lurking. Bricked up and ready to snip. Terry, how you doing? I wasn't pooping, though. I wasn't pooping. I wasn't sleeping. That was last Friday. But thank you to Stevie for waking me up in time. Double D, hello. So, how is everyone? Demonok, good evening. Mimo. No, I did not get 2 CDs. And I'll wait. I'll wait for the rest. I'm sure it has to do with Lone Wolf. How you doing, buddy? How you feeling? The mighty 1/3 beard hath arrived. I takes what I can gets. You know what? I actually decided, like, growing up, I wanted a beard, but I never wanted, like, a huge beard. Like, some people can rock it, like Stevie, who's not my personal alarm clock. But I don't think I could do it. I see these nuts. Oh, Papa Rhino using the new improved poop seesaw. Now that would be fun. Oh yeah, Stevie needs the goat. And you're not, but you were on Friday, so thank you. Where was I? Oh yeah, I don't think I could do a huge beard. I'm content with just this. Just a little bit. And my skin gets all itchy. Illuminati, driving and listening. Drive safe, my friend. Bushcraft, good evening. Few months cigarette free. Heck yes. Congratulations, buddy. I've never smoked, but I've heard it's hard to quit, so I'm proud of you, buddy. Man. I mean, I don't want to equivalate or anything, but like I can't quit these guys. I'm gonna try. But smoking's gotta be so much harder. I'm proud of you, Lone Wolf. Joe Isabella, good evening. Lurking and freezing. It got all the way to 39 degrees today. It was nice. By the way, yesterday I went to store to get Eli some cash. And for the first time in a long time, they had my favorite peanuts. I don't know why I'm showing you these peanuts. Maybe it was Mimo's joke. But these Spanish ones are hard to find. And they're the best. They are the best. Who's this lonely gibless fellow? 'Tis I. Stevie's running late. It's okay. He'll be here. Iggy has no interwebs. Hello, Iggy. 2 years on New Year's. Awesome, Paul. I'm doing my diet thing, so I'll be on a diet. I like to say I'll start on the 1st, but Katie's birthday's on the 5th, so we usually go do stuff, so I'll start after that. One was assaulted. Mimo had that one locked and loaded. Mimo, never change. Goondocks, hello, first of all, but I have a big old tub of those over there. And yes, they are good. But no. The red skid Spanish peanuts are the best. I'm sorry, that's all there is to it, my friend. That's awesome, Lone Wolf. Man, and it's just going to get better and better and better. That's awesome. Someone's trying to come on here. I'm not your personal add you to the front page guy.
I know.
Hello, Stevie.
Jeez.
Here, let me add you real quick. There you go.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Now we can see the background. I found one that looks like it's snowing.
Yay.
It looks so majestic. When I drove in the snow for the first time, it really did look like that scene in Star Wars when they hit.
Seaman Star Wars?
Yes, that's what I said.
It looked like that Seaman
I
Star
gave you
Wars.
the other peanuts over there, boy. These are mine. This is my stash.
Get off Daddy's nuts. You shall not return from whence you came.
I mean, it's true. These are mine. I gave him the other one.
Oh.
Your cat's name is Peanut. Awesome.
Oh.
I was telling everyone I finally found my favorite ones, the Spanish ones.
Trizzy.
P&W. I got a package from you, but I won't.
Dubs. Oh, I got a.
So it kind of is already open.
I haven't had a chance
everything?
to tell them, but I got a very janky looking box from Jake Lung.
Jack Lung. Balrog,
Jake
hello.
Woo.
Forrest, good
Yo,
evening, sir.
What a Forrest?
I am 100% certain that I am in the Hank of the Month right now.
Nice. We got 3 more days for people to get the order in.
I wasn't going to open this, but I'm going to because I realized it came kind of already open. Yeah, go get the good peanuts. No, these are the good ones.
I'm not a shill.
The shill of a former self.
I'm not a shill.
It's right there, Paul.
You can
Talk
say
to
it.
planters. Talk to planters.
You can say it. It's okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna open this. This is from P&W Fun Stuff. UPS kind of already took care of business, but
Huh?
I saw some stickers. Boom! Look at that. This is like a coaster or something, huh?
I can almost.
EDC Roundtable.
I can
But more
almost
importantly,
get it. Ooh!
yeah.
Put that in that kid's back pocket. It'll look like Dennis the Menace.
That's the thing. This is gonna go. This is. It's for Eli. He's right there, so I'm whispering. But this is really cool. He put jimping, I guess you would call it, on the front. He curved it too, so like
Horror movie. What up?
this thing's comfortable in the hand, and it's pretty strong.
Balrog, you're going to be needing to pick my nuts off your chin. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, P&W. This thing is cool. It feels good too. Looks like we got a little lanyard hole.
Ooh.
Horror movie. Hello. Yeah, bushcraft. This is P&W Funworks there. Hand carved this bad boy. What knife did you use on this one? He switches up knives a lot.
Have your fun. Have your fun, Mimo.
Stovey McShillington the third. But notice the H is lowercase. So if you only took the uppercase letters, it's turd. See what he did there? That joke had layers to it. Levels, if you will.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, like just take out that lowercase and it's turd. So he's basically saying Stovey is a turd.
Oh. Hey, Jay. Look what arrived today. One of these coming to you, and one of them's going to P and Dubs.
I do have to, you know what? It's been like 20, 30 years. I'll make a confession. When I was younger, I had a wrist rocket. And I used to shoot these like 1/4-inch steel BBs. Holdra, that's a cool one. And one time, without me ever aiming at it, I shattered someone's solar panel. And it was one of the loudest noises I ever heard.
Yeah, those things are under pressure.
They were, it was loud and it was a huge one.
There's typically like a pressurized, some sort of heat transfer fluid, going through those solar panels.
I had no idea. It looked really cool when that BB hit it. But yeah.
Interesting.
For those of you wondering why everyone's saying Stevie's a shill,
it's because I got new lip balm that just dropped on EDCRoundtable.com.
Autumn Wind and Donnie.
Live officially.
Oh, you can get it right now?
You can get it right now.
Heck yeah.
On sale.
I was going to actually talk about the Lynch Northwest stuff.
What now?
You don't want to talk about your exciting news yet? Again?
Oh. Not really.
It's literally one of the coolest things ever. I gotta wait for payday. I'm gonna pick up the Parrot PM2.
Yeah? Nice.
I'm going to. How do I get to it? I want to show the world. Am I allowed to show it yet? Or is it still members only stuff?
I literally put a public video out on it and did a live stream yesterday, and
You did.
it's public. It's no longer just for members. It's open to the public.
Okay, that's cool. Gary, I never got caught.
And I never got caught neither.
Prison Mike, and I never got caught. Yes? You're brushing your teeth?
Yeah,
Good job. All right.
What up, Donnie Bliss? What up, Brian F? Mitten State EDC in the house. Hey, we need Joe and Jake and Mike.
Okay.
And we got the whole crew.
Hello, Cole.
Hello,
Oh, yeah,
Cole.
I didn't get caught. In my defense, though, I was young, and those neighbors sucked anyway. They were terrible. I did used to shoot their chimney, because they had a brick chimney, and at the top was a big, like, metal piece, and I would always aim at that, and it would be so loud in their house. And that's how I might have ended up hitting the solar panel.
That's also how you start decreasing the flow of smoke, which causes carbon monoxide to start backing up.
Maybe that's why they got quiet after a while.
We're always really sleepy.
10-year-old Matt doesn't know what any of that means. Brian F., hello. Merceau. Yes, that's what I was going to look. I'm going to find it. I want the world to see it. Even though all of you guys pretty much saw it yesterday, I still want to show it anyway. Because I'm so proud of my Stevie. I'm going to find it.
The clips that everyone are buying. This is clip number 1, basically the prototype. It's being the whole thing is being moved up slightly. So, because right now my face is kind of in the bend of the spoon there, so it doesn't, which is fine if you're just looking at it, but for photograph sakes, it's not the clearest. But yeah,
Chef, how you doing, buddy?
it took me buying 50 plus Lynch clips to finally get to finally get my mug on one.
Stevie, just like Lone Wolf said, so freaking proud of you, Stevie.
It's really cool.
There is nobody else's face on any Lynch stuff except for that dude right there. Hello, Sharif.
What up, Sharif? Oh, hey, Sharif. Thwack.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thwack.
How do you like it?
I forgot how much I love this knife, man. I had it. I did a
Hello.
review on it when it first came out.
Dude,
I love
it's a good one, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
I can't stop eating these. Go away.
But thank
Hey.
you, Bushcraft. Thank you, Lone Wolf. Thank you, everybody.
Maddie, you should have gotten yours by now as well, or today.
Oh, I did.
Nice.
First things first, though, is we're celebrating Stevie over here.
Heck yeah.
Look at that.
I didn't know that they were going to go with that picture. There's better pictures on there.
That's a good picture, though. I like that one.
It was cold out, and they kept frosting over.
I think it was. Are you dying?
No,
Okay.
Oh, freaking cool, man. Like,
Yeah, look at that.
but
dude, and I'm so excited that I was like actually able to snag one because man,
don't worry, they're not selling like hotcakes. They're selling like molasses. So
They should be selling like hotcakes.
I told them, I said, don't overestimate that these are going to be flying off the shelf. I said I expect to sell 3. I said I expect 3, maybe 4 to sell.
I'm getting mine on payday.
But the clips are selling well. So if you go to clips and go to laser etched clips,
Oh, there they are.
yeah, you can see in the drop down all the ones that are available. You can get them for basically every single knife that they make clips for, pry bars, and yeah.
Yes, it said pry bar. Like, where'd it go? It said pry bar standard or something. Oh,
So standard clips or pry bar clips. So if you want to get a clip for your pry bar, now that drop down will give you pry bar options. But if you go back to standard and use the drop down menu,
ooh, I can get a McNeese one.
do you understand how the drop down works?
I'm on it right now.
It's
no,
not
like
showing anything.
Oh, it's not popping up then because I'm seeing like McNeese, Navs, Leatherman.
Yeah, no.
You don't see that?
No, that's weird.
That is weird. Yeah, it shows all. So the choices are Benchmade, CGRB, Pyrite, Demco, Kershaw, Microtech, lots of Spyderco, ZT, TRM Atom,
Deuce's burnt relic.
and then the pry bar clip V2. Would that fit like this one? Would that fit this guy?
You'd have to go into the compatibility. I don't know. I don't honestly know, but for anyone, it says on there, if you want to look, so if you go into the actual clip page, appreciate that, Kathleen. There's always a compatibility list on their website. You can check before you order, but I mean,
there is. Okay.
there's definitely, if like it takes a specific milled clip, chances are you know, like if it's very generic for like if it has like a milled out pocket in it and it's not a US company, it's usually just a generic clip, you know. So Lynch Northwest did all that. Do you like my drawing of your face, Stevie? I do. You've told me 1,000 times I don't draw.
Oh,
You're the man, Gary. But yes, and I've been making sure to shout it out.
Burnt Relic is referring to DVD, the some disabilities. Somebody was getting mad because he was running his giveaway too slow.
Oh.
They just wanted that free crap now.
They're yelling at a disabled dude that he's too slow?
They were, yeah.
Who?
They were saying that. You take too long.
Who was it? Do we know him?
I know it afterwards. I wasn't at that.
Who was it, Burnt Relic?
Who?
Yo, what up?
I bet you do. Those some of those clips fit a lot of stuff. Until the trap takes us. That's an awesome name.
Not true.
But yeah, Stevie, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, dude.
I'm proud of you. That's so cool.
It's look, look.
It just said
Balrog.
It said model.
They have a model. They have their ZT Model 2 and Model 3, and under the compatibility tabs, it'll show you. So they fit, if I'm remembering correctly, some of the 03 series, the 06 for the 06 series.
There's the clip compatibility thing right there.
You're not sharing a screen, so they have no. Oh, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's why I'm saying whoever was doing that, you shouldn't be protecting feelings, and you should be outing them. Not on here. Don't, Maddie. It's not about that. But
I'm trying to be more positive. I like the positive side. Welcome back, Donnie. 15 degrees, you said. Whew.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
It was a recognizable name. Oh. That's too bad.
Maybe they were having an off day, but that's unacceptable. Whether you're disabled or not.
Yeah, fair.
It has nothing to do with the dude being disabled. It's just a bit chilly for range. I'll bet, Donnie. So back in my day, I used to run. I was surprise, get the jokes ready for this. I was a gas piping specialist.
Oh, heck yeah.
And I used to run anywhere from 1/2-inch gas lines to 2-inch lines in like new construction and stuff. And having to do that this time of year, whether you can't wear like thick gloves because you need the actual, feeling in your hand. And the cold steel, we were usually using black iron. Man, your hands would get they would hurt so bad, dude. And then you accidentally like whack yourself with a wrench or something, and
Yep.
It gets so cold you cut through your glove and you don't realize it until you're leaking blood. It didn't deburr my pipe real well on one of them.
Oh.
Totally sliced. I still have kind of a scar. Totally sliced me, but my hand was so cold I didn't realize it until I looked down and there was blood underneath me.
Hello, dude. Mark Herrera. I lived in Colorado for 2 years, and I had my Bronco back then. Every winter, I'd have to climb under that thing and wrench on it for a while. So I learned wrenching in the cold too, but luckily not every day. I had to change the starter in the cold.
I got real lucky because when I hooked up with the Subaru guys in Michigan, one of the dudes had a big like kerosene heater that he had set up in his garage, and his garage was deep enough for like 2 cars, nose to tail. So we would all like, pull our cars in, work on them one after another, and like the heat was a godsend. But until then, dude, snow, cold, and doing anything mechanical sucks.
It was so cold here. I had to wear socks with my flip flops.
Forgive yourself.
What up, Marcel?
So I filmed an unboxing of this. This is a knife Sharif sent me. I'll show it now. I've also noticed I put out two videos now, maybe 2, and I've lost subs. This is the opposite of what it's supposed to do. People look at it and they're like, unsub.
No, are you serious?
So
I'm just laughing at your pain. I'm sorry.
I know.
What the hell?
But here it is. This is what Sharif sent.
Ooh la la!
You guys remember Kaiser had a budget brand called 10 gram.
Yeah.
And I was talking about this knife, and Sharif said, "Oh, I got that," so he sent it.
So little back history about that, Maddie. The liner, whatchamacallit, the ramp that's on the liner. I actually did that. I dremeled that in.
You did that?
Yeah, when it came, it was just a sharp edge, and when you'd hold the knife, it cut into your hand, and then like even just like trying to access it, like sliced my thumb a little bit one day. So I just took a Dremel to it and I curved it out there. So
You did a good job. I thought that's how it came.
it's the one and only mod I've ever done on a knife.
You watch yourself, Paul. We got a hidden secret down here.
Josh, what up?
But Todd Carr, hello, and yeah, Carmen action. That's awesome. And Mr. Kyle, hello, sir. But yeah, this had a cool shape to it. It's different.
Yeah,
I think Kaiser used to take more chances.
Is it similar to your estuary?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that's a yeah. It kind of is because the estuary does dip down a little bit. Wrong one. There it is.
What up, Elcat? Oh, okay. I knew it was definitely a thinner blade, but they seemed somewhat similar-ish.
You're right, because the shape is kind of similar.
Yeah.
This has more recurve, but if this had the harpoon, it'd be pretty similar.
Yeah.
I guess I just like whatever. What kind of clip point is this, Sharif? I like this one.
That's not a clip point.
Come on,
I think Maddie, if you hold it just slightly down, that makes it a modified clip point.
Right,
There
just
you go.
like this.
There you go.
Every blade shape is a modified clip point.
I'll modify your clip point.
Yeah.
Dude, actually, speaking of holding things, something came up recently I'm very curious about, right?
This is a
You've
fun
been a
transition.
long-time user of pry bars, Stevie, right?
Okay, hello.
I recently picked up the Peace Neighbor, and I've said a few times that I don't think you would like this. But to kind of preface that, I'm kind of curious. Like, if you're holding a Lynch, right, and you're gonna pry, are you the type that you rotate over and you use the wedge to get you that angle and get that finger clearance, or
yeah, I think so.
or do you have flat side down?
That's a good question. I know
I think I think I've done both.
Yeah, I've done both.
Because I've used so they're all essentially the same. That one's got the chisel grind on it, but
Yeah.
like I've almost used this as a wedge before to pop up on things. I'm pretty sure. So I have legitimate, not this specific one, but I have used an all access pass to open a can of paint. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even need to open the can of paint, but I'm like, there's a can of paint in that garage over there, and I have a pry bar on me.
Right.
I'm going to go use it. And I used it ramp down and popped it up. I use this ramp up. My stupid screen sliding door to the outside constantly pops off the tracks. I got to get a new one. But I use the one wheel that you got to get up over the track that actually goes up and down. I use this, and it fits ramp up perfectly.
Yeah, levers. It gets the
That's honestly using a pry bar on my sliding glass door is something that makes me glad that I have a pry bar on me at all times.
Yeah.
Donnie, which way for a bend? Like this way, so you get some leverage, or like this one kind of bends.
What's interesting is that they put, some. I've never asked them about it. Casey, this has to have the original all access pass. There's a reason why Casey designed it the way he did. I've never actually heard that.
Yeah.
But they all do have jimping up there.
Yeah.
I really don't know what. I mean, I guess. I always kind of hold it perpendicular. I never try to choke up on it like it's a knife.
Well, with this, if you're opening a bottle, it's kind of nice, which I've used it for, but yeah, I don't know. It at the very least, it feels nice. It feels like it should be there.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm asking is because with this guy, it's a very pretty object. There's no question about that. But there's just some decisions that I find
Is that the Peace Neighbor one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a couple of things that I find kind of funny. I wish there was a little bit of texture on the side here, of some sort, because of exactly that. If you're holding it this way and you're trying to get that leverage, it'd be nice to have some jimping or some texture of some sort, right? He did put a relief here as kind of an indication for a place for your thumb, but my big issue so far is actually the edge.
Yeah.
It is incredibly thin and sharp, and if you hold it in this position, right, where you're using the wedge,
a wicked hot spot, right?
Yeah, it gets right into that little chunk of meat in your palm, right? And then if you hold it this way and you wrap your fingers around it, look where my finger is getting directly into.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, and I understand why, because if you hold it here and you do this, it gives you maximum leverage, and it doesn't break up these lines.
But look,
this is more effective, though.
Yes, but I find the bottle opener cap lifter on all access passes and most pry bars to be the least functioning part of it. It's never dialed in properly, because having a flat blade to lift it like a standard bottle opener is kind of the best one,
right?
So to have just the little hook gets up, it really depends on the leverage on the top, because sometimes they'll just slip off and then you rake your knuckles. And
so this as a bottle opener will be more effective than the Lynch one, because the Lynch one I rely on getting into those little those pinches and kind of getting those. This is thin enough to actually grab like the flat sections of the metal. So in that sense, it is an effective bottle opener.
Who's the movie star turned EDC guy?
You know the dude from X-Men Flame?
Yeah,
Sean something?
I thought that guy was in Mighty Ducks.
no,
different Sean.
this is a different dude. He's been in the TV show The Rookie. He's been in X-Men. He's been in a few other things, and like as kind of a side gig, he started Peace Neighbor, and this is like one of his first products. And like,
yeah, okay,
it's a really nice.
I don't know who that is. I didn't know.
Iceman. Shut up. I don't care. I'm not a nerd like you. Shut up, Terry. You nerd. Shut up, dork.
Wait, Iceman from
Just kidding, Terry.
X-Men? Is it? Hold on.
Yeah, Iceman. I was gonna say it's good that Shreef's actually being honest, because a lot of people that I've seen are like, "Oh, it's awesome," because they don't want to make movie star angry.
No, I mean,
Who won't be angry if you give them honest feedback about
exactly
it.
People
right.
aren't doing it. Sharif is doing it.
That
Yeah, Ashmore.
that
Sean Ashmore.
mentality
Yeah.
needs to go away. If that's true, that mentality needs to go away.
Oh, 100%.
How many, Sharif?
Yeah.
A side tangent, real quick, because I hear this a lot. I know guys like Sharif.
Donnie.
I know guys like Donnie. Guys like Joe, Lancelot Leather. All sorts of people that make stuff, and they always say, "Hey, man, can you please give me your honest feedback on this?" When I sent out my beard oil samples, I had to literally say, "Hey, guys, don't like.
No.
I'm not looking for compliments here.
Right.
I'm really looking for critiques so I can put out a better product." So these guys that think that like, "Oh, I don't want to offend them," you're hurting it by not saying something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I it's funny, I just had a little conversation about this the other day with Cheeto, you know. Dude, being a creator and trying to make stuff, it's a very lonely game. Like you're making all the decisions on your own. When you finally get to the point where you're like, "Hey, I'm trying to develop something," and you share it with people, their feedback is essential at that point. That's like the first time that in the entire process you get to reach out and like communicate to people about your idea. And like nobody wants to be glad-handed because that impedes the process, right?
Yeah.
Like I can't speak for anybody else, but I'm a grown fucking adult. Like I can hear criticism. You know, in fact, I invite it. I'm excellent at filtering out
Silence is
useless shit and useful, right? That's what I'm going to take away, and I may not end up agreeing with you. That's fine too, right? But like, talk to us.
Yeah. Even if it does hurt feelings, because you know what? It just makes them a better person in the end.
Yeah, and
If your ego is so fragile that you can't take constructive criticism,
you're doing the wrong thing. You can't put yourself out there. That's the issue.
I don't always like this person, but she did come up with a very good kind of saying that I like. Life's tough. Get a helmet.
Yeah.
I like that.
Dude, like I've told you guys the stories from like my critiques in design school, right? Like I'll do the short version. Like, dude, there was one teacher was notorious who had cerebral palsy and had crutches. You would do a project for him that would literally take you a month of like consistent work, not sleeping 2-3 days out of the week, right? You would put that shit up on the wall. It would literally be like 10 feet wide, all hand work done. And this guy, if he didn't like your stuff, he would hobble on over to it and use his crutch and slam it into your artwork multiple times, pointing out what you fucked up. And if it was really bad, he would pull it off of the wall and then trample on top of it on telling you why you would never work in the industry. Okay? Like, artists eat shit, bro. Like, it's part of the game. You have to have that tough outer shell.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is. Help people by giving them feedback.
Scott.
TLDR.
Oh,
Bobo Schnoggins, hello, and Remy and Roz, if you're listening. Good evening.
that guy was also lamplighter in The Boys.
He's a very, very cool dude. Like, in
He
person,
is.
he's very chill.
This whole start. I'm just relieved that someone was being honest about something that a famous dude made.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like,
Appreciate you, Sharif.
I don't want to say what I was saying is criticism. It's just observations of views. Like, if it is something that he intended, I don't want to say it's wrong. But from my hands,
There's always that. Like, sometimes we get it wrong, you know.
No, it's just when Sharif's talking about a man with CP and he's like, he hobbled over. and someone said, get a helmet. And Sharif's like, that reminds me. And then immediately thought of somebody with a disability.
no, it's more
Sharif's
like
dangerous around these kind of words.
your work just getting
I got my eye on
decimated.
you.
Because, like, I don't know, it's so much more impactful than, like, somebody who's, like, just goes up to your work and rips it, you know? The man is using tools at that point because your work is so bad, he doesn't even want to touch it with his hands.
How do you look up live streams that you've done on Instagram in the past?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't
I think
think
once they're over, they're gone.
No, there's definitely a way.
Anybody, let them know.
Dude, Instagram is like the social media that has existed the longest while doing the absolute least.
Captain Smith, hello.
I
Arshir said they're under reels as far as he knows.
Okay.
Have you noticed we can finally, like, at people in conversations on the computer interface or, like, the web interface of, like, Instagram now? Yeah, we finally got that. It surprised me the other day. I typed at and, like, people in the group chat popped up and I was like, oh, I can actually add people from the computer. That's awesome.
I'm glad he made it safe. Blue. Bless, the only news I have about Brian has been coming from Shane. It sounds like he's just taking a mental break.
I don't think anyone has heard from him, though.
No. Open. No, you don't need that open right now. I know, but you don't need it open right now. Disappear, child. Disappear. I've reached out multiple times. Yeah, same with Shane. Shane said that he has some of his knives. Was he treating them or something?
I hope he's okay.
But I think Shane did say he was talking to him every now and again.
Shane has not talked to him.
Oh, he hasn't?
Shane has not talked to Brian.
Okay. Well, I hope he's okay. If someone lives near him, maybe they should go do a check. Are you being nitpicky or nitpricky?
Yo,
Ian,
what up?
I like that one. I like that.
That's a very that's a very. There's two different things.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
All right, how do I now?
Paper
share?
Tiger, good evening. How you doing, buddy? Bettina, you're close to him? Maybe we need to do a welfare check on him. Yeah. I didn't know Shane wasn't talking to him. Okay, yeah, I think if you know where he is.
I know he got sick after CCKS, but
Straight off beat. Hello.
I haven't heard anything from him since then. You know.
Has anyone heard anything more on Crucible? Nothing other than what's already been out there.
Yeah, all I've heard is it's definitely happening. They're going to go March 5th and then complete it by the 19th.
I would say anything you hear from YouTubers or whoever, it's all just speculation.
Yeah. I mean, this is just from their statement.
Yeah.
That's all the actual info that's out there.
I think it's just a wait and see kind of situation.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel bad for the people who, like the factory workers and stuff like that, you know, which really sucks.
Heck yeah, right off beat. Heck yeah.
Hopefully there's enough makers who can pick up the supply chain. Because, like, we think about knives, but there's, like, so many industries that depend on.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think knives are probably...
Yeah.
Much, right?
I'd be surprised if knives account for more than 2 to 5% of their bottom line. Like,
yeah. And I think that one of the articles I read said that there were 2 other companies that can make it with the same formula.
Yeah.
And then people were also talking about it. But I think Kyle's right. Yep. I think you're correct.
I was literally going to say that, Kyle, right? Like, if you think about it, their intellectual property is those recipes. And if you're filing for bankruptcy, you'll sell those in order to, like, make up money. And that's worth a lot of money in of itself, you know? So...
I met those Niagara Steel guys at Blade Show Atlanta. They were really cool. Gave me a shirt and everything.
Nice.
But yeah, they were pretty cool. That's when they had just started really making knives with MagnaCut.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they were nice.
Heck yeah.
But whatever happens, it'll happen.
Yeah. Exactly. The others, Niagara, Carpenter, they'll pick it up, you know?
Yeah. They're not going to let a sweet foundry like that go under.
Yeah, that's why I think Kyle is right? Because there's already, like, tooling, machinery, all of that in place, right?
A shirt that fits, Paul. That's the key. Ew. Lead HQ. Ew. Don Ray, hello. How you doing? Listen with the eyes closed. Let us lure you into a deep sleep. Don, you would like this. P&W Funworks is making slingshots now. And this thing is awesome. Check this out, everyone. Hand carved.
Real quick, man, I just gotta say, I love that you're like, let our voices lull you into sleep. Don, hey!
Well, I looked over and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, Dawn would love this. She's out in nature.
How is it though?
Rock.
Those do look awesome, man.
Yeah, he did awesome. It's comfortable too.
Heck yeah.
What is ad block? What is this popping up for? There we go. I thought my window closed for a second.
Oh,
but an ad block popped up. Yeah, this right here. Get some cool rocks.
Nice.
This is awesome. See? I knew she would like it. See? Don Ray. This was hand carved by P&W Funworks, and it was $25. And if you use a code, you get 10% off.
Dang. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. I don't know anything about Crucible. Blame it on Boeing.
I see what you might have been saying. Hey, Vince,
I mean, I don't know if you can anymore. Ethan doesn't work there.
someone who donated to the Jason Brown.
What is Stevie looking for?
Sorry, something. It'll pay off.
No, that's fine. Yeah. So Kyle's asking you a question. Paul has an Allurus on the way.
Maybe.
Oh, my.
Nice.
I really like the Allurus. That's an awesome one. I just don't know
Kyle,
what it is.
Either way is fine with me.
Real quick, I totally forgot one super important thing I wanted to mention.
Mention it.
About this guy. This side and the clip side are on the same side.
Now you're just being nitpicky.
No, when you try to put it in your pants, that edge catches the fabric like crazy.
I just wanted to use the word nitpicky because I like it.
Yeah.
Don, I haven't tested it. I literally just, I didn't want to open it, but it came like in the mail half open, or I'm surprised it was still in there. But we will test it. But this is a birthday present. A Christmas present for that kid over there. I don't know if you can hear my whispering, but ooh, marbles is a good one. This thing, it has a lot of resistance, so I could tell it's going to have a kick to it. This should be pretty good. I'm excited, but I'm not going to use it until after Christmas when I steal it properly. But yeah, see, that's the thing. Arizona, we have lots of rocks. There's ammo everywhere. So
Donnie, I used to use acorns when I was a kid too.
I don't even know what those are. Just kidding. We don't have oak trees here.
Acorns.
Ooh, yeah, the clay ones. Those are good. That's a good idea, Patina.
I wonder if they have like frangible like bearings, so you could like shoot it at the
Nail me, Kyle.
you could like shoot it at the wall, and the second they hit something hard, they'd like blow up into dust.
Did you say the dirt clods?
No,
Or did you say clay balls?
I know Patina said clay balls. I don't know if
You made me think of the we here in the desert we have dirt clod wars where like it rains and then the dirt forms little tiny rocks, but you throw it and they're like
Oh, I didn't know
they have rocks in it and it actually hurts. Well, we would hurl those things. I've looked at the flat bands but want to go tubing because it's what I trust.
Z-Man, what up?
What's up, Z-Man?
I don't know if you guys saw the pictures earlier.
I didn't see the pictures. Yeah, see, one moon gets a clump wars. They say
That is
yes.
really an Arizona thing.
We called it dirt clod, but maybe that's not even a word. Maybe it's just what we said.
Brian gets it. Acorn fights in Michigan. Absolutely.
No, it's a real thing, dirt clod. Okay. Yeah, these. Like a lump or mass, especially of earth or clay. But we would find these like after a rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's seen it. We would just hurl them at each other. Yeah, look, dirt clod wars. People are talking about it down there. But sometimes there would be a rock in there, and you'd be like, oh, so walking like this for a while. Oh, those were the good old days. Now you can't throw rocks at kids without fear of a lawsuit. Times have changed. Yeah. See here, you guys had your acorns. We had dirt clods. We don't say those words, PNW. Squirrels are beloved. The dirty dirt clods. Mud pies.
Ugh.
I think it's because you guys get too much rain. Here it rains once, and then it clumps up, and then it dries. It takes a long time to dry out, so that's why we get them.
So Javon actually got me into Slingshots like 3 years ago, and
I remember.
he sent me like those little clay pellets that you shoot and they.
Mm.
Well, yes. Now as an adult,
Yeah, probably a good idea not to.
I'm actually curious to see this thing. Fry in marbles and then drop them in water so they stress fracture. I'm assuming when they hit, they just shards of teeny tiny glass everywhere.
What's the drop into glass drop into water called?
The phenomenon where it's like impossible to break unless you cut.
Yeah,
It's
someone will say it.
some guy's name drop or something.
Yeah, Rupert. There you go.
Yeah,
Rupert. Yeah. The Rupert drop.
that'd be fucked up to hit somebody with a Rupert's drop.
We did that too, Gary. And yes, just one pump. You would occasionally have that one guy to try to go 2 or 3, but they'd get the beat down.
Dude, that was
Yeah.
my cousin. His sister will forever have a BB pellet in her thigh because he went more than one pump.
I think most of my friends had a BB lodged in them somewhere. I had one on my kneecap for a while.
I'm gonna show you guys something here that totally. So I've talked about my buddy Roy, who was the backpack shitter, right?
Yeah.
Son?
Son, did you shit in this boy's backpack?
What? One Moon? You guys played a whole different game when you were younger.
So
We used to F each other when we were little.
I've also told you about
Wrist rockets. So yeah. Ouch.
hold on, I gotta find
A
it.
wrist rocket.
Have a good drive, Kathleen.
Oh, is that the one that braces on your wrist?
Yeah. It had like the 2 metal bars.
Yeah, I
And
know
then
that.
the band was super strong, but it would like you'd latch it onto your wrist because it had like you can keep ammo in that thing right there.
Yeah.
Man, you could stretch that way back and wrist rockets were crazy.
Dude, I remember you could get those way too easily as a kid.
Kyle caught that.
I will be right back.
You put sparklers in a BB gun? I've never done that. That's actually pretty cool. Your cousin has a BB in his knuckle. See, a lot of people like our age, around this age, they got BB somewhere in them. We had all the fun. Frozen paintball, that's messed up.
All right, maybe I won't be able to find this.
Mohawk zombies? That's cool, Gary. I love that everyone's catching on to One Moon's comment. That's awesome. That puts a twist on playing house. Oh, man, that's awesome. Oh, dang. I have a full auto BB. Are we allowed to say rifle? That's a rifle. That one's actually pretty fun. Ugh, spitwad's gross. That pistol
I was a
is
spitwad
so
king.
good. That's messed up, Patina.
Patina
Milk fights with butchered udders? Tell us you're Canadian without telling us you're Canadian.
Man,
Missed at the end. Oh,
you got it in my eye, eh?
what are we gonna do with all these udders, eh? Sterling Stoots, hello.
Mr. Stoots.
I never got to play with Roman candles because we weren't allowed to have launching fireworks. We're still not. Roman candles are still illegal here.
Are they?
Yeah, because of our high risk of fires. Those things can launch pretty far. Thank you, Joe. I'll do part 2 one day. It's fun though. I like that BB gun. BB pew pew. You know, F it. BB gun. You two. I'll say what I want. Exactly. Do whatever you want. As soon as the streetlights are on, you better come home. Mimo, you win with the others. Tina. Oh man. Patina moonlights at R. Kelly. BB gun wars in the summer, acorns for the rest of the year, and then winter ice balls. Ouch. Firecracker tied to a rock, slingshot. Enough said. See, that we could do. Gary. Aries, hello, Aries. We're talking childhood. What kind of wars did you do as a kid? BB gun wars, dirt clod, acorn. Patina played a whole different kind of battle. I'm glad I didn't grow up with him.
When I was young, it was King of the Hill. We basically stand on a pile of like rocks, twigs, and all of that stuff, and literally like throw each other off of it like it was WWE wrestling.
But
Oh yeah,
the one
we did
game
that too.
I think a lot of us played that we can't talk about anymore is Smear.
Smear the fear out of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We had epic park battles with Roman candles, metal trash can lids with a key, like a knight.
We weren't allowed to have fireworks in Michigan. So when I got to high school, my friend's family had like a cabin that had been like passed on like through the generations. So me and my friends would go there, and it was a 15-minute drive across the border to Indiana, where literally the second you get off or across the border, there's just tons of fireworks stores, you know?
Yep.
And my buddy's older brother, who was like in college, would like save up all year. He'd dump like 500-700, which if you think about it, back in like the late 90s was a lot of money, you know? And just buy like tons of crazy stuff, and we'd go nuts. It was a lot of fun.
See, that's what people kind of do here. They go to New Mexico because they got all the good stuff, and then they'll come back with it. So, like around here, a lot of people go, so we see all the good fireworks.
Nice.
Cow chip battles, frisbee. See, that's exactly, you ban it in one state, people are just going to go to the next state.
Exactly.
Zero Bytes, hello.
All right, I found what I was looking for.
So exactly. Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna present this. I'm gonna dox someone real quick.
Oh,
So remember, not really, but remember, I told you how the my backpack shitter friend, got into war, an ass wiping war.
Oh.
So my buddy Matt, he was a troubled soul, and he's in prison for life now. But I'm gonna present this. This is his most recent from his last arrest. This is his mugshot. And I don't know if you'll be able to see, but right here, you see that scar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a scar from him having a pellet removed a good 10 years after I shot him in the face from prison.
Not even the BB, just the pellet.
It was a pellet. We had been shooting spit wads out of the pellet gun. So, and it's my fault. It's absolutely my fault. But my buddy Tommy had put in a fresh cartridge, pumped it, and loaded it. It was a single shot pellet gun, but you could also just shove spit wads in there and we'd shoot them at each other. Well, I didn't realize that Tommy had done that. I didn't check it. I dump a spit wad in there, pump it just once, and I say to Matt, I'm like, I'm going to shoot you in the face.
Oh, no.
He's like, don't shoot me in the face, bro. And I was like, I'm going to shoot you in the face. Oh. And he's like, oh. And I think he's messing with me. And he pulls his hand off, and he's gushing blood from underneath his chin. And I was like, oh, my God, man. He's like, I think there's a freaking BB in my face, dude. And, yeah, he ended up, like, that, I'd say within a month is when everything went downhill. He never went to the hospital. He just bandaged it up. 10 years later or so, I get when I had gone to see him, he's like, hey, man, like, his face was, like, swollen. And he's like, yeah, turns out that BB is trying to work its way out, and it's, like, inflaming everything. So I'm going into the infirmary next week, and I'm having surgery to, he's like, they did an x-ray, and they're like, you have a pellet in your face. And he's like, oh, yeah.
So real quick, that man, that's the backpack pooper?
No. That's not the backpack shitter.
Okay.
That man right there that I just showed you, though, he is... so he was the initiator. That guy I just showed is who initiated that icy hot deal back in the day that I talked about.
Oh.
But that kid right there, man, right out of high school,
Clayton
robbed a store, went to jail, got out on bail, stole a car.
Okay.
Went in jail, came out, robbed a store again, this time with a pistol, got caught, enhancer law, got locked up automatically, did 8 years straight on just one charge, 8 years straight, got out, fell back with the wrong crowd, moved to Florida, where he got involved with check fraud and stole another car. Look, the 3 strikes you're out thing wasn't working, but it is now. This says his last one.
Heck yeah, Ian.
He's locked up for life now.
That sucks.
This is what I did. Eli has the Rough Rider BB gun. I have one. Katie has one. Isaiah will get one eventually. But yeah, Don, keep an eye out because I think he said he's making more. I think I got the last one with this one. But B&W, are you gonna make more slingshots? Because look, it was $25. So I hope he makes more. This thing is awesome. And yeah, it'll help you relive these nostalgic days.
Heck yeah.
They were some of the best. Now everyone just plays on a computer. They're missing out on all this pain. Made you tougher.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Oh, I have them locked and loaded. P&W, locked and loaded. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Don wants one P&W. I do them one at a time. Yeah, he hand carves them. We will. I was kind of waiting for Kyle a little bit, or if he sent them to you.
I got them.
Okay, yeah, we can. Let me show these real quick, and then we will. But P&W on the round table put up, if you want to have some fun for Christmas, inappropriate Christmas ornament coins. You can read them at your own leisure. P and dubs. Remember, they're inappropriate. That's the backsides of them. But yeah, these are Rudolph got a big Merry Buggin' Christmas. But yeah. These are awesome, P&W. Oh, you get the whole set if you buy it. You get all of them. These are good gifts. Even white elephant ones, those are funny. Thank you, El Cap. And while you're there, check out our friend Stevie, Brian F., Lancelot Leather,
Chromatic EDC, Jack's Lungs. Oh yeah, I have my package from Jake Long.
our sheer. Maybe I do.
Dude, I went back and forth on snagging that vintage micarta banana that he made. Because that thing is freaking hilarious and cool.
Come here.
Man,
Boondocks, I do. And yes, they do work. They work amazing.
I gotta say, and Kyle's probably gonna hate hearing this. What? What is this?
Did you measure Rudolph? Hello, cops. How you doing?
The this S45 VN blade that I got on my Para 3 is legit one of the sharpest edges I've had on a knife out of the box. No, it's not better than a Kyle edge by any means, but for a knife, this is S45 VN. For a knife out of the box, this thing is stupid sharp.
Boondocks, buy the Bug Assault. They're awesome. They're fun too. But if you're ready, Stevie, I'm ready.
Yeah, no, I asked Maddie if we should talk about BeUp Day. I think we should.
It was definitely on the list.
So the particulars I don't think have been completely worked out, but we are going to be having an auction. So I don't know if we want to flush all this out now, but there's two really awesome things, and that's going to come out bad as well. There's stuff being donated to auction off. And there are two particular things that are going to kind of be the highlight, I think, not to take away from any of the other stuff. But goal is to raise as much money as possible and have it donated to the Nora Brown Fund. So show a couple. We're going to be showing a couple of things here in a minute, but people are sending in donations. We're vetting those donations at this point. If you do want to donate stuff, you can email me, saidstevie@gmail.com. I'm organizing all of it. Probably going to end up putting people together in bundles. Like we've got a bundle coming up from Patina, Demonoc, Kyle, and Joe Isabella. The four of them put together a package that will be one auction deal. And I say that mainly because we don't have all night, right? Maddie, I assume you're going to do 3 hours like normal.
We can even go longer. I
did talk to Pocket Metal. My phone rings at 11:30 last night, and it says Pocket Metal. I answer it. Hey, what are you doing? I was like, nothing. What are you doing? I'm taking a shit and drawing, and I thought this would be a good time to call you. Like, all right, dude, let's talk. Then we talked for an hour. But he says he'd like to keep the party going after your live anyway. So if you got to hop off, he's more than willing to keep it going over on his channel. And but the reason why we started talking about it is depending on how much stuff we decide to include into the auction, that could take a while, right?
Yeah.
And don't want to be like, hey, this is only going on for 10 minutes, and then we got to wait for them to donate and confirm. And so depending on how many things get donated, running the auction portion of it could take an hour. And I know you're going to have guests on, so I don't know if you want to do the first 2 hours, have your guests, and then we come on and do the auction stuff. I know we haven't talked about it, so we're but that's something we do need to talk about. But we got right now for sure. We got some. I'll show some stuff here from
No Time for Larry.
The fellers that put together the package. We have Shane Gable's Edgy American blades knife. Pocket Metal's going to have some artwork that he's going to auction off, and P&W Funworks has already donated some stuff. Vince said that he's got some stuff. So a lot of people have said we just need to get it organized, but I'm going to show you guys right here, right now. I'll show off the first prize. I don't know what to call them. These are going to be auction items. So this is what's coming from Joe. I don't want to read all that. You guys can. I'll show you pictures. So that's it's going to be a photo from Patina. But that's all the stuff that Joe has made.
That's awesome.
Awesome stuff. BeUp Mammoth 700-year-old mammoth molar. Some artwork by Demonoc.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Can I see the Patina picture again? That was a really good picture.
Yeah. And this is Patina, you're here. Chime in. Feel free to chime in. But this is it's a custom 16 by 24 print from a picture that Patina photographed. Here is the just the overview of it. So I didn't see what that said, but so that is the photo that Patina photographed.
That's an awesome picture.
Yeah, that's when I think it's smoke. I think he set something on fire and took photographs of it, or he just laid out a bunch of cotton balls or something. I don't know.
He's gonna put on archival Fuji non-paper and mounted.
Patina, is that what this one is behind me? Because he mounted the one that I have as well. But But this is the artwork that Demonoc just finished up. And
Yeah,
then
that's looking good.
you have the awesomeness from Joe Isabella, and then Klingenworks Quality Sharpening is going to 2 free knife sharpenings.
100% right.
So that's awesome. That's an awesome prize pack. Or again, I don't know what to call these. They're not prize packs, but here is
Pack auction number 1. Exhibit A.
just sent email. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah.
And yours is aluminum print.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So I won't get into the full story right now, just because it does get me. But Shane made the very first knife that he ever talked about making was with Jason, and it took him till now to complete that knife. He sent it to Bill, brother Billy Boy, shout out ProX 1840, to have it fitted for scales. And then it was sent to Joe, Lancelot Leather, to be fitted for a slip. And then Kyle put an amazing edge on it. And so this is a full-on collaborative community effort built off of what Jason wanted. This is a special piece, and we'll have to talk about like starting bids and all that, but this is going to be the first time I think most people are seeing it, but I don't know yet the details of what these scales are, but that's the knife. It's a little fixie. It's roughly based on the F5.5. This is the very first design that Shane ever was going to make. There's an overview of everything.
Yeah.
So ProX 1840 did the scales and the pins. Shane did the knife. It's been heat treated by Brian Kim, transparent knives that we were talking about earlier. That is a Lancelot Leather sheath, pocket sheath. And then I think there is a picture of that doggy, that edge from Kyle. But this is, man, that's wicked. That is absolutely wicked. So those are 2 of the auction items. Again, if you've tuned into Metal Mondays at all, Pocket Metal's been showing off what he's working on. That's going to be awesome. Then again, we got some stuff coming in, some other stuff coming in. So, yeah.
Here, I'm going to share this one. This is what Forrest is putting down. An anode by Terry. Tempest. That one. I forgot the name all of a sudden. But it's awesome looking. A custom Hank just for this.
That's awesome. Forrest, I still have... I'll go back and find it. I still have the text messages that Jason sent me saying that he was sending you that artwork.
Yeah. That's awesome. There's the Hank decal there. There's the knife. Man, Terry does amazing anno work.
Y'all are gonna make me freaking bid on a Tempest knife. Jerks.
Speaking, Gary, so Ed is well aware of the
Gary,
in this.
Gary, stop.
But yeah,
stop.
He said he was going to be good, but at the end of the day, all the money's going to Nora, so it don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. Ed said he would try to be good, but it don't matter. Nora is the one who wins at the end.
Yeah. But again, there's going to be 2 or 3 other things that we'll be auctioning off. And again, people can donate directly, and you don't have to. Look, we encourage people to do it, all throughout the year. But if you don't want to bother participating in the auction, and you just want to donate to the Nora Brown Fund. We'll have all that information. Or again, if you guys want to just go to the BeUp store and buy some, merchandise that you can sport, all the proceeds from that go directly to the Brown family.
What makes us a very like an adult. But in realness, Ed is aware of the last time, and he said he would be good. But I mean, the Jason knife, I don't know Ed's thoughts on anything.
Look, Ed says one thing, but Ed's gonna do whatever the F Ed wants to do.
Ed's gonna Ed, but
ain't no one gonna tell Ed what to do. But his heart's in the right place, so people can get mad all they want. It's
Nora's gonna be set for college, so it's gonna be good.
So hopefully
all kinds of it.
I mean, as much as it sucked when it happened, the Cole Colton thing has become freaking lore at this point.
Joe Kasparek.
But yeah, I don't even like saying that guy's name.
He is from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
You think a guy with 3 chains listens to people?
Yeah, 3 chains, 2 guns, man. Yeah,
you don't get 3 chains listening to people.
Mm-mm.
You want to know how to get Ed really pissed off? Prove him or start clowning on him when he thinks that all the cicadas are frogs. And for those of you that were there, Forrest was there, Sharif was there. Scott, were you there that night too?
I think Scott was
gadgets.
Yeah, I think you were, Scott. For sure you were there. But the cicadas had swarmed over. We're all in the trees at the house in Atlanta, and Egg's like, "Man, them frogs are loud." And we're like, "Ed, those aren't frogs. Those are the cicadas." And he's like, "I know a frog when I hear a frog. Those are frogs." We're like, "Ed, they're cicadas." And he's like, "I'm telling you, them are frogs." And we're like, "No, Ed. No. Donnie was there too." He's like, No. You're. he's like, "I'm telling you." And we're like, "Ed, we're sorry, brother. Those are cicadas. Those are not frogs." Oh, and there's Ed now. Oh,
yes, man. It's fucking
I think Ed's actually in Georgia, right?
Ed is in Georgia, yes. Ed is not in Alabama.
Iggy, you got your power.
Big word.
Exactly. B&W. Exactly.
Yeah. Ed's a gem. Ed says this despite the fact that it was widely publicized that cicadas were descending on Atlanta that year.
I don't
Can you imagine Ed?
I'd say them are frogs.
Can you imagine him typing that out right there? Man.
Ed.
You guys,
Sorry,
3
we're not letting you live this one down, man.
164 frogs, Harrison.
Oh. I don't know at that point if I had ever laughed that hard. And not just that, it was the whole situation that was just, it was so funny. I was doubling over, man. That was
What? Fine. Iggy's not your dude, but she's our dude.
oh our sheer no.
What if it was frogs?
Someone's trying to stay on Ed's good side. Hey, I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Okay. I had to sneeze. But hello, Ed. Welcome. Look, there's Stevie's butt right there.
Yeah. Full Sasquatch turnaround, like over the shoulder, like what? That was great.
You got your son at EDC Roundtable, Hank? Heck yeah.
Nice.
Kevin Smith, I don't know if you were here, but I got myself a Roundtable Slingshot.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get myself one, but this thing's cool. I am Bart Simpson.
Dude, I
Don't
may.
have a big man.
Speaking of the round table, I may have another custom project for Joe coming up.
Choose of us. What is it?
So I'm thinking about picking up an iPad for the business, for being like a organization, point of sale at shows, like things like that, right?
Yes.
And I want to get a case for it, but all the cases I've seen are garbage. And like the expensive ones, are leather and whatever other materials and stuff. And like, why get it from somebody else when I know Joe? And
You're going to
Joe's
get a matching one?
better. Yeah, dude. Like, imagine a little iPad case where like one side of it is leather, like this. Like, that'd be sick.
Cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Those
So-
deadly kids.
The thing that I'm trying to figure out, though, and this is the challenging bit, like a lot of times when you buy cases for devices like a tablet, right? It's just like something you slip in and out, and then you've got this like
This one is
thing
plastic
that
clips.
doesn't serve another purpose, And yeah, like when you have those like folio cases, you can like fold them and you can make it into like a stand, right?
Yeah.
So like
Triangle
that's
thing.
something that I'm trying to figure out. Like if I were to have Joe make one, how could I also have it have that kind of function?
Just do the same thing with the 3 separate pieces.
Yeah,
And
but
then
if
you do that little triangle thing.
those have something like kind of rigid in them, I don't know if that's doable with the leather,
But this is leather right here.
Yeah, but it's not handmade. That's like fused, and like they use different manufacturing techniques. Joe's gonna stitch his stuff, so it tends to be quicker. I
Tom
think that-
broke Iggy's heart.
I'm talking like I know stuff. I don't know shit.
Addicted to Blades 2. How you doing? Tree stabbing Troy. How you doing? We showed off some of the auction stuff, Troy, and Addicted to Blades 2. But
Yeah.
next Wednesday, you'll see more. Twisted Sis, hello. That's what I was saying. But while Stevie's gone and he can't put his own pictures, let's go through pocket checks.
Mm.
Some pocket checks. I think I have to.
I don't know any better, so
Where is
Yeah.
today? Is this today? Where's today? 11:08. Right here. Okay. Let me slide this so I can read the chat. Can you see it?
Yeah. What's that little fixie, Paul?
It is pretty nice. I don't know any of these, but they look nice. Oh, and the tulip. I know the tulip.
I recognize that. I think it's who are the dang I know them. I know who made it. I just can't remember the name of the company.
He'll tell you. It looks classy though.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice.
Arcform Alt. And Gary, he's definitely digging his MSI. I think you have 2 now, right, Gary? Looks like the battle worn one. Looks all apocalyptic. And of course with the biohazard sign on there. Sheer rocking a Spartan Harsey.
Nice. What
Which one is
pattern
that
is
one?
on that? Yeah.
Is that an angel? That's cool.
Yeah, it looks like it. Is it
Oh.
an angel or is it St. George?
Ooh, that's a good question. Sheer, he'll let us know. I like it though. Joe Kasperk, Farrah Monster, Aurora Rays, Suncut
that's good.
Hyrax. Nice. Yeah, Gary does have 2. St. Michael, you're right, Sharif. St. Michael.
Yeah.
Neil, you're rocking Off-Grid Enforcer XL. Nice. And the pink mini pyrite for Miss Ionin. Shout out Miss Ionin. And also Mr. Ionin. Scott's rocking his Spidey Chef with his way of knife. This is like a famous Spidey Chef right now. All over Instagram.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Palmer. He's got these a Lynch Pry, and then I forgot what that one is all of a sudden, but it's pretty cool.
It's
Is that-
one of the newer Benchmades that has a new.
Yeah.
It's just stripped down, or no, just straight up steel scales.
You'd recognize it if you saw it with the orange
Tagged
scale.
out.
Yeah, tagged
Okay.
out.
There it is. Okay, yeah, it does look different.
Mm-hmm.
I actually dig this look better than the orange.
Yeah.
That's cool, and that's also a blank slate for Samano.
That's some Pacific Northwest goodness right there.
And Paul did this. Okay, so this is some Paul handiwork. Nice, Gary. You got the automaton.
Oh, you did, Gary. I didn't realize that you did.
It was cool in person.
Yeah, that's the knife that we talked crap on and then held it and was like, oh, this is actually a really good knife.
It was good choice, Gary. Forrest is rocking some daggers and a Demonock and 2 EDC Roundtable Hanks.
Or
That's good. Dr. Drew got that Clydesdale. Shout out Loot. And a little McBee. And of course the Jason Brown Hank and 37 Poker Chip. Poker
you go.
Chip. Cheeto got a Warcraft Tonto today. That was a Secret Santa present. That thing is
Oh, wow.
sweet.
you opened your Secret Santa already?
Everyone has been.
Oh. I got mine.
Yeah, they asked if they wanted to do like a live thing, and then everyone just kind of decided just do it as you
Well,
get it.
then I'm gonna open mine on late night with Said Faction.
Okay. Yeah, people have been doing theirs. So,
Okay.
where was I? Right there. Yeah, the Warcraft Tonto's cool. Mr. Eddie's got the with the Biden picture.
Mhm. The
I
Curtis.
forgot. Curtis, yeah, thank you.
It's an F3.
F3. Crispy.
Quispy.
Is that a penguin? I can't tell. But I dig this dude right here. And that looks good. Patina Turner. See, look at that. That's a classy picture right there.
Very
And there's
good.
always a theme. Like this one's brown. Lots of brown earth tones in there. I like it.
I gotta mail my Secret Santa this weekend.
Iggy's waiting for an address for her Secret Santa. Ron Dobbins, hello. But I dig this guy right here.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
That's a much cooler version of the Cattleman Cutlery.
Columbia Southern University. Did you graduate? Richard Kasner?
Nice.
Is this new?
Wow. Congrats.
Graduated in November. Wow, congratulations. Okay, that's a heck of a carry right there. Richard
awesome.
Kasner.
Nice.
That's freaking awesome. I don't know if you're still here, but that's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, katydids. I just remembered what that sound was. It was not cicadas. Yeah, I admit I was wrong. It was not frogs.
Iggy, if you need help, let me know.
Yeah, and Richard Kasner always has a cool carry. I love all the stuff.
Very nice. Very
Speaking of,
nice.
how do all you guys feel about stuff? Like, usually when I go to work, I'll just bring a knife. But on some days, like weekends, I like to carry stuff.
I heed the battle cry of Loot 10 Techs in New Breed EDC, and I keep them pockets packed.
Well, in my wallet, I've got nail clippers in there, but I also have the Phoenix coin with the Lancelot slip on it. I got Demonox picture in there as well. My wallet carries more than my pants. Kevin Smith, that looks good. And that's the Vampire Jack, I think, the coffin shape. And then this light, that looks expensive. What's this one though? This is a cool carry. Lay it off, Pete. Discord members only. Not so much anymore. It used to be. But half these people are freeloading now.
Maddie just opened it up to everybody at this point.
We keep the drama out. But yeah, more people are Midnight Jack. Midnight. That okay, yeah. That was a Herman? This thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, so that's a pricey knife. Okay.
Herman Dragonfly. I don't know. I can't.
Cherry. You've been carrying that bull trout a lot. EMP something with cool rock skills.
That's not an EMP.
It's not?
No.
Really?
Maybe it is.
Yeah,
that's a
the nimble?
heavily modified nimble.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Gary.
Nobody does the thing around the fuller around the hole the way he does it.
Yeah, send me a message. Brian F. A lot of heat here.
Hey,
Adam, though, or no, not Adam, the Bulldog. That thing was pretty cool at Blade Show. You got an Osborne today?
There's a Mannix 2, a Freak.
Yeah, and a pouch. I keep one of these now in my car. I had to use the Leatherman. Remember my little short, the handle? I used that little, no, the SOG, the pint, whatever. I used that bad boy. But that's a good carry right there, Brian. Burnt Relic. Cool flashlight. What's this guy? This is neat. I like the rectangledness of this. What is this? And then a pretty cool knife. But this right here, what is this?
It may be like an. No, I don't recognize it.
Me either, but I'm interested. I like the shape of it. And it looks like it's got two bottle opener. I don't know.
I was
I'm
gonna say
curious,
it's
though.
modified like SD Classic, but the way the scissors and the bottle openers are set up are different.
Yeah. O tackle key? Otacle?
Yeah.
That's the Olight stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find that. I like the look of that. I categorize people into round shapes and squares. I'm definitely a square. One Moon rocking that heretic axial. Couple of earbuds, that spiky thing. Dystra? The one you carve. One Moon's got some cool stuff going on there. Ron, I'm having an awesome day. How about you? Today was a pretty good day. Cole, got that momentum. Sharif, Hank. I'm sensing a theme here. What's this guy? Is this the
It's a kimono, you dork.
I know, Stevie. Blue. Oh, you got yourself a 9. That's one of my favorite knives right there.
Mhm.
Did I see green. Oh, Palmer. 5 bones. Palmer, thank you. Half the words are cut off. Reload these nuts. Where's my goat? I can't find the goat. All right, here you go. You get a handmade goat. Oh, thank you. Do I sense a kimono model coming? Maybe. Oh, see you later, Dr. Drew, dude. All right, but we got an Aries EDC knife. Loot. We got Keith. We got KC, Devo, Stasa. We got a whole community thing going on here. I love it, Blue. I love it. Where are we at now, Stevie?
It's just when I went to the beach.
I thought there'd be more ocean to the beach, but were you hanging under the peach tree?
I created a title poll.
With what? What happened?
My good looks and charm.
There's no charm in this picture other than the ocean. You got something on your lens, though, looks like. Next time you might want to wipe it off.
Yeah, you got to be aware of bugs at the beach. Sometimes they'll hop onto the edge of your camera lens.
I can't. The thing is, what if these are, I don't know. Moving on. Demon Hawk. That looks like a palm on it.
Yeah.
Chin. Richard, we all congratulated you, my friend. Bachelor of Science? Heck yeah, Richard. Also, you made me talk about, well, you didn't make me, but I like carrying stuff. And I always like the stuff in your pictures. But Richard, congratulations.
I didn't have my wide angle lens, Gary.
Those small, pathetic, wrinkly beach bugs. Double D? That's a Kaiser, right? Which one is that? I forgot. This looks like a little smiley face over here. Look at that. Aww. I like the little smiley. Kaiser Friday Club, the PPY. Okay.
Looks like a fever. What up, Troy?
It's the end of the humorous. Joseph, you got one of those replaceable blade knives. How do you like that? And then the Aries, you got the, what did he call it?
Iggy, I'm not actually taking the picture.
He finds some dude on the beach and goes, hey, can you take my picture real quick? I was at the beach once and a gorgeous woman was waving frantically at me, but I wasn't swimming out that far to talk to her.
Subjecting Iggy to all our D and fart jokes is.
But you know what? She's on it though.
She's that kind of gal.
That's a nice looking spider toe right there.
Oh. Sorry.
That's nice looking. That was Rick's knives. I just love this. Is the second week in a row. Look, knives. Look at all these knives. Knives. Stevie, knives. Stay tuned next week when we see more. Where in the world is Stevie's testicles? Oh yeah, Gary.
That's right when my daughter would walk in.
Hey, Dad, can I? What the? You guys have awesome pocket checks today, though.
What are you insinuating, Gary? Why would you even insinuate that?
What the heck, Kyle?
Okay, Kyle.
It's not even like a punchline. This just sounds like straight up like. What I was down at Chuckter. Wow.
It's another peek into Kyle's life.
Was there a birthday party in the background of that? I have to look. I don't think so. But yeah, that was awesome. Today, I'm trying to support our boy, David. So I carried the Aries today. I failed opening that one. There we go.
Nice.
I'm trying to bring more attention to Orion Knives again. I think David could use a little push. But I'm going to carry this when the unboxing goes.
I have been talking to David quite a bit lately. I'm not going to talk about everything that I've been talking to him about. But I did, hot off the press, I have here, he 3D printed some bit drivers.
Nice.
And I have them.
Oh, heck
They're
yeah.
just basic, just very basic. They're a little short for me, so I have these longer bits that I never really use. And like he's still looking for feedback on this stuff. You got to break them in a little bit. They were a little rough. So to put the shorter stubby bits in there, it's kind of hard to get them out, but it makes it really compact. And they don't spin or anything. They're just basic. But he sent me these to check them out. And yeah, used them today when I added my tritium
Nice.
lanyard
Jesse! Hello.
plug from Blue Rhino to my knife.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, shout out David King, Ryan Knives, Blade Banter.
If you guys are looking for cool gift ideas, this one is awesome. But also that iris is a really good. I'm going to get one. Like Stevie's got one.
I got one.
Sweet.
I got two.
Do you have the new one?
No, he wasn't ready to send those yet.
Okay. He's working on making them thinner too.
Yeah, and tapered down at the end.
Arshia, that's good to know right there.
Yo, Blaze.
Blaze Burger. What's going on? Handle inserts with differing thickness. Every single time he's got a new one. Just like Mimo and his joke book. He's ready to go.
Sharif,
what did you carry today?
I carried Same thing I've been carrying since I got it. The Terrain 65. It's really interesting. It's really, really good with cardboard and really shit it, like slicing through things like paper.
Is it because of the steel it's made out of? Or it's not even steel, right?
It's an alloy. I mean, it can slice, and it takes the ceramic rod really well, but it definitely feels like it's way better with things like cardboard.
What's up, you celebrity designed pry bars? Aries, someone carried your, I forgot what you called it, the one with, you didn't put the scales on but wrapped it. It was looking nice. Who carried it?
Freaking Jake, dude.
I don't think it was Jake.
No.
It was Joseph S.
Ooh, that's a pretty nice.
What is that?
This is a Boatwright Blade Works. I think it's a mudlark.
Dang.
That looks nice.
Yeah, it really is, man. I don't know the details. Oh, 154 cm. That's number 17. It's right along the spine. This is really nice. Really nice. I wonder.
Ooh, nice.
He made him laugh like a Frenchman.
Heckins, yeah.
That's sick, dude.
David.
That's sweet.
Evil E, hello.
What up, Evil E?
By the way, I found this thing. It's only $20. I'm confused about the two can opener business, but
I have so I put it in one of the chat groups earlier today and no one responded to it, so I'll go ahead and assume no one wanted it. But if anybody is shopping for Olight right now, I have a $5 off coupon that I can gift to somebody.
Nice.
Dang, don't get it.
So if anybody wants that, let me know. Yep. The 20.5 is made in Taiwan.
One's got to be sharpened then. It's a can opener and a bottle opener.
I thought it might be.
Serrated scissors on one side too, or maybe both. It's only $20 though. That's pretty cool. And I think it had a toothpick as well in there somewhere.
Yeah, it looked like they
Tweezers.
did. Right?
Ooh. This thing's popping sharp too.
I like that. Oh, I saw the picture of the scales all in a line. That was a cool picture, Aries.
Wow. Yeah, they're hard to come by, and if you want to experience the Terravantium, there isn't that much of it, and it seems like they're kind of moving away from it. I actually messaged them about trying to get some to make fixed blades out of, but they told me people don't like to work with it because it burns through belts because the carbides are so strong.
Also, Junior Mates, I think I posted a link too many times because those meat sticks doubled in price. Remember they were $10 for the whole pack? Now they're at like 24. However, you can get the meat and cheese version for pretty cheap. I think this one was $20, but it's a 20 count, so they're $1 a piece. So there is that. Yeah, I do miss the double barrel salami variant though. 2 Mexican Cokes is my jam right there. Orbit cost me $330 today. That's a knife I could have purchased. What's up with Orbit? Also, to answer Jake's question, I think Jake's just been busy. His casino is
Who
bought out.
at?
A lot of people so far. Iggy.
Jake's good. Jake's also he's not a people person.
He's not.
Jake Jake can only come around for so long, and then he's got to take some long time off, and but
He drove 12 hours to go watch the leaves fall.
yeah,
They change colors.
but definitely shout out to Jack Sloans, man.
My boy Jake. But he's also visiting. I was saying his casino bought out another one. So
Yeah,
he's doing twice the work now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But
we
there's
won't
a
say
chance I
what
might go see him next year.
we won't say exactly what he does, but Jake's got a pretty crazy job that provides nonstop. It's not entertaining to him. It is to us, though. Man, one of the funniest things I think we've done is we saw Jake on the way to Blade Show and on the way back from Blade Show on our road trip. He was cool enough to put us up at the casino each time. But we all knew that we wanted to get him something while we were at Blade Show. So we got him the show Microtech. But like right before we were getting back to the casino on our way there, we stopped at this gas station, and they had all these crazy gas station knives. And one of them had like a burnt wooden handle that said Jake on it. Like some crappy coated, just horrible. Like I think it might have had like a gut hook on it, and it had like serrations and everything. But it just said Oklahoma and Jake on it. It was like $7.99 or something. So I bought that, and I slipped it into the micro tech box. But when we were about to leave, I'm like, "Hey man, not leaving empty-handed. We got you something." Me, Cue Ball, Maddie, and Nuz all pitched in for it. And he's like, "Oh, you guys!" And he opens it up and gets the knife. What the f- is this, dude? No, I'm just going. Here you go, man. Here's your Ultra Tech. he keeps that in his desk drawer at work.
He actually uses that piece of crap too.
Yeah, he let his boss use it.
It was a terrible knife.
That's fucking great.
Man, Gary, I feel for you. Pets are expensive, man.
Yep.
Vince just went through that too.
Oh, what's going on? He was
Butters had he had to have an extracted tooth that cost like crazy money, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What up, Twisted CS? Serrated gut hooks are hot.
they're so
It's the
hot.
most
Yeah.
gas station-y of gas station knives that we could have found, and it just happened to have Jake on it. It would have been better if it said Jacob. That would have really chapped his ass.
Do you guys want to see my other knife from the unboxing? I'm gonna post tomorrow so I can lose more subs. The Ozark Grail.
Oh yeah, you know what? I almost picked one of those up.
Pre-scuffed. This one was from a giveaway. Apex Alchemy was doing a giveaway. Dopey won, but gave it to me.
Oh, nice.
Definitely a bug out killer. Look out, Benchmade. This thing's coming for you.
You know you can get a Lynch clip for those.
Really?
They thought it would be hilarious, so they made lynch clips for the Ozark Trails. They're like putting a $25 pocket clip on a $5 knife.
I think that is hilarious, so I will be doing that.
That's
Yeah, you-
amazing.
Can you guys hear this? Is it coming out?
No.
Oh, it's so like it sounds like just metal grinding on each other.
It's probably got like unfinished stainless steel washers in there.
Oh yeah. It feels like there's burrs rubbing against each other.
And that's if it has washers. It could just be steel on steel, you know?
Yeah. The crazy thing is, like, this is obviously a $10 knife, $5 knife, but people are pushing it for the holiday season right now on all these channels.
Mhm.
I would not wish this on anybody as a gift.
Your average person
Yours is
doesn't
pretty
know
too.
any better, though. Like, really,
Huh?
think about yourself, like, pre-knife, like, community or world, right? I was geeked when anybody gave me a knife. It didn't matter if
I
it was
guess that's
crappy or
true.
not. Yeah, because I didn't know any better, you know?
This could be the gateway knife for a lot of people. Okay, I didn't look at it from that one.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
I remember, like, my dad went on some trip somewhere, and he loves going to flea markets. He picked me up a flea market knife that was like steel and fake wood and was ridiculous, you know? And I fucking loved it because he thought about getting me a knife, you know? So.
Sometimes, Gary. My obese parrot just died. It's a huge weight off my shoulders. See, Troy, because the parrot was heavy. But see, Arshir, the falling apart is what gets me. If this thing falls apart, which it will, as you said, someone might get hurt on this bad boy. But I guess as a gateway knife, I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
But Gary, people argue about the Chinese American knives all the time. Which I actually had a question about the Crucible thing.
But that noise has got a sound though.
Yeah, the grinding.
Yeah.
I guess this is filtering it out.
No. What is it?
You can hear it?
I don't know.
I don't think this knife makes that noise. To see, the rat is a good Aries, good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. But you got one for the mailman? I don't like my mailman. See? This thing is rattly. It's wiggly. It almost feels dangerous. Like this thing will fall apart and it's gonna stab someone.
Hey, man.
Jurassic was the parrot's name. He was parking the car. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, Crucible. People are talking about like the all-American stuff, like Shane and stuff. It's fine, but aren't Chinese companies like a huge customer of Crucible in the knife world? At least they're buying 20 CV and stuff as well.
Not huge.
But like, do you think they would buy more steel than like McNeese or something?
You
'Cause
think
McNeese
they
put
would
out a
put out
couple-
real steel?
So,
Like Kaiser, yeah.
Who's ever proven it?
I don't know. But I'm asking. I'm stating it as fact. I was asking.
well,
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I know Love Them Knives has at least done testing on the composition. Who knows the source? right? Or the method, or any of like the more serious like science.
It's annoying, Gary.
But yeah, dude. I mean, the thing is, like McNeese and those guys, they're not buying from the factories direct. They're going to like Alpha Knife Supply and other steel retailers, you know.
Okay.
So those guys are doing like the large scale purchases and stuff like that.
He's not saying it's absolute. There's a sneaky suspicion. It's a rightful suspicion, man. I mean, they you know, they stamp all sorts of things on things that aren't actually what they say they are. So who knows?
Mimo, I kind of figured maybe they were, because like some of them started using like 20 CV. I think Kaiser was, and Concept is using some of that stuff. Kaiser's a big user of the 154.
So let me also.
They're using 154 CM, not CPM 154. There's a difference.
There is a difference.
So
he's been using 20 CV, yeah.
Yeah. So just to like kind of clarify, also things like the way companies work, like they will have shell companies in other countries, right? Like as somebody who deals with them. For example, when I write a check to Riyadh, I'm not writing a check to Riyadh. When I'm writing a check to Kaiser, I'm not writing a check to Kaiser.
Right.
There is a company that actually holds them. And all of that cheap Chinese gas station knife, if you go to those companies' websites, that's what they make. That's what they're known for. But they have subsidiaries and shell companies doing buying all over the globe. So, like, could it be fake? Yes. Could it be real that they bought through like a shell company? Yes. Like there's a lot of unknowns. So like,
nobody unless Crucible comes out and says, you know, no, we do not. But I do know someone said, and I won't say who it was.
Yeah.
Someone, a knife maker out there. Went to I mean, he's told the story. I don't know. It was told to me, so I don't know if it's public or not. But he toured Crucible, and they said that they were shipping some stuff over there. So, you know.
So, I mean, the way I see it is, like, it's a long process, and nobody knows any of the real facts. So...
I mean, that's a good point, Mimo. I don't know. That was just a question I had, like, because like we uses 20 CV a lot.
That's why I get off when I see U.S. companies using like M390 and then Chinese companies using 20 CV on a very similar knife.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Exactly.
My area is more American than yours.
That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to keep that area.
Yeah.
But
what's up, dude?
Also, I'm just not a fan of M390. I don't have very many at all M3, except for really the only ones that I have that are M390 are my Arcane Designs.
But what about 20 CV?
It's 20 CV is fine.
They're the same thing.
Yeah. No, I know. That's why. Why not just use a
M390 one
forever? So,
I was just checking because, like, I've literally had conversations with people where they're like, "Oh yeah, I don't like M390. I like 20 CV," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh yeah, what is the MK? I heard about that.
It's just more chromium, so it polishes. That's it.
Yeah, it's nothing fancy. We use a proprietary M390 made for us by Bowler.
204p. It's like 3 pixels per knife.
I talked to Kyle before when I was picking a blade to put on these scales.
Mhm.
They had Spy 127, S90V, S45, and then one other choice. Just a basic S30V. I talked to Kyle just like, I can pick whatever I want, and there are no different charges for them. It was going to be either S90 or S45, but I only have one other knife in S45, my Sabenza, and I wanted to get more, so.
What about your Harsu?
Magnicuts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those MSIs are dope, Gary.
Ooh, would you rather have a knife when you need a spoon or a spoon when you need a knife? I would rather have a knife when I need a spoon.
I'd much rather have a knife.
Yeah, I'm trying to think whether there's a scenario where it's like, God damn, I need a spoon. I guess I'll have to use my knife. I wouldn't want to eat ice cream with my knife. Ooh.
I've eaten cheese off like a butter knife.
Ooh, what if it's like a cream of tomato soup?
Dude, from my point of view, anything that you're going to eat with a spoon, you can have in a bowl and tilt and drink, right? Like, whereas with a knife, like you were saying, with the ice cream, you could literally just like cut it and then like chop it into chunks and just eat it as like chunks of ice cream. You wouldn't need to have spoon.
True. What if it was a
California.
really big bowl of pho that you couldn't actually pick up, though?
Then I just hop in and swim in it.
Sharif would become the meatball. If you can't eat them, join them.
I'd go get a straw. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, but putting soup into the mix does change things. You can't eat soup with a knife.
But like Sharif
like-
was saying, you could use its vessel as a cup.
right.
You could.
I like Brian.
Blue or BEDC said it. My first instinct was I'm always going for tip up a bowl of mashed potatoes. The answer is always have a knife over a spoon.
Yeah. And Brian said it.
Right.
You can make a spoon with a knife.
The answer.
No, you can't have a spoon.
No, the answer is Gary. Why choose when you can have all?
Gary, the fuller and that's big enough to hold some liquid. So you
That's
can
a
use
full,
it.
yeah, that's a full scoop of cereal right there.
Yeah.
This is the answer.
Gary.
I'd be happy. For sure, or for sure. I used to be able to finger flick it. There we go.
That's still one of the funnest knives I ever.
I love this thing. Devil Dog, how you doing, buddy?
What a devil dog.
You see a belt loop a few. I guess it's been a month now or longer.
Just sipping soup out of my fuller.
You want a knife? Big old knife. Just sipping soup out of my fuller. This would be perfect for that. Notice the Secret Fork Club people are hating on spoons.
I'm not hating on spoons. I have a very
up, Troy.
spoon that I use.
You saw it good.
Stevie,
Ox.
don't play the PR game, man.
But also, it's there is
Staying
no
true.
club.
Staying
It's not a
true.
club.
Is it though? I mean, some of us aren't in that.
Yeah, life's tough. Get a helmet.
Troy gets it though. Welcome back, Kyle. He's got it now? Heck yeah. That's a big knife, too. That was the Stinger XL off-grid knives. That was a good one. That was on our community day. So it was October. So yeah, like just over a month ago. Would you rather have a buck knife or a buck deer?
Can I eat the deer?
I think that's the point.
I mean, because
The deer will be eaten and then it'll be gone. The knife, though, will last
that's okay.
a
Destroy.
long time.
A whole deer will last me a year, if not longer.
Come on, Sharif.
I think you underestimate how much I like venison.
Carl, check. Old ladies, check. Spoons, check. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, to anybody in the chat, like if anybody has a line on like legit venison turkey, I'm always looking. And not the good stuff, like 100% Brett, like 100% Brett.
Spoon goes to a party dressed as a knife. The invitation said, "Look sharp." That joke was not written anywhere on the internet. Milo's making these up on the fly.
Nemo, you should be getting paid for it, man.
He should. He's just giving these to us for free. I'd keep the buck as a pet and have it create many deer. Why have one deer when you can have many deer?
Oh, talk about a silver spoon.
I want a nice Damascus fork with a Mokutai pocket clip on the top of that fork.
Carl update.
Huh.
Hey, how do I get this 8-year-old picture updated?
So I can get a new picture for you, and it
Okay.
automatically says it's your card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll be like a duplicate card just with a new picture.
No problem. I got my card upgrade just so I could ask this question.
Alright, can you still the 5411 and then
Okay. Then I have another question. I met a delivery driver of you guys. His name's Carl a while back. Do you guys know Carl?
delivery?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys know Carl? Oh.
I used to work at the business center, but I don't.
Oh, okay.
Is he nice?
He's awesome, and I wanted to get in touch with him.
Oh.
That's all right. Okay.
So she used to work that department and never met him?
It cut off. No, so I didn't realize I hit stop. I haven't rewatched this video. I thought it went on for another little bit. No, she went on to say that the delivery drivers work out of another store now. They don't have the delivery drivers. She went on to say, we moved all the delivery drivers to the business center. So I now have to go to the business center to search
Sure
for
she
Carl.
did. Sure she did, Stevie.
Okay.
How convenient that it cut off the most important part of this alleged
You can
discussion.
fact check that.
Can I, Stevie?
Yes.
Is that clip free to fact check across the interwebs?
Costco delivery center, Washington. Ha! Like she said in there, she's like, yes, I worked in the business center recently. And that's where she said they moved all the deliveries to. So I will be using my business account to go to the business center.
How far away is this business center?
Roughly 24 minutes down the road.
A little out of your bubble.
If I were to, I'm guessing it's roughly 24 minutes. There's traffic. But I got to go from there to there.
Oh yeah, it's rush hour up there right now, huh?
Yeah, it's only 26 miles. But I used to work just right down the road from there, and it took me about 24 minutes to get to work.
So when are you taking this excursion?
I don't know.
This might be like a big event. Stevie
Yeah, I
finds
mean,
Carl.
I'm definitely gonna go down there, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, I'm looking for Carl."
Hmm.
I don't know what I'm gonna do when I find him, though. Be like, I got a lot to catch you up on, Carl.
Stevie's gonna walk up.
One.
See, he is real.
One, everybody thinks you're dead. Two, they don't just think you're dead; they think I murdered you and buried you. And remember when we met? People think I buried you in there, and I kind of, sort of made you well known within the community. I also happen to have a painting of you on my wall
As a reptilian.
At any given time, I can be like, "Yo, Carl, drop that sick ass beat."
Yeah, they're gonna say Carl hasn't been here for almost 2 years. If you see him, let us know. His Costco family misses him. There's this guy, he hangs out at the porta potty all the time. He keeps coming to look for a guy named Carl.
So I have it. What's funny is I have a couple of alibis. Where's Nuz is going to be implicated.
Notice how I went straight for the word alibi. I've got
That's
alibi.
why I laughed, dude.
So this was on Friday, June 30th.
Hello, Lancelot.
I sent him that picture. I met Carl today. He's from. You don't need to zoom in on my phone.
Oh, I thought you were going to show a picture.
No, it's that picture from that. I have that same picture of him dropping the beat. I accidentally hit record on one, and then I took another picture. So, but I said, I met Carl today. He's from Hungary and he likes to photograph birds. We smoked a J, and he showed me videos of UFOs that he took in Iceland. Carl's an amazing human. And Does replied back, "Happy. What up, bro?" I can't read the rest of that right now, but yeah. So that was June 30th, 2023, a year and a half ago.
He may be in the ice caves, but Carl lives on in our hearts. Warm and toasty.
What's crazy is I can search my text messages for Carl, and I got no less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different people texted me about Carl. Not just messaged like on Instagram and stuff, like actually texted me.
That's what the investigators could say. Sick alibi, dude. Let him go. That's a perfect response right there.
I'm gonna find him.
I bet you will. Carl's in the coffin aisle. Oh man. Soaking in a giant pickle jar. Feeling very briny. Oh man, that got me though. Sick alibi, dude. Oh man, Lancelot, look what I got today.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
P&W Funworks Slingshot.
Joe, I just found out that a knife that I recently acquired fits rather well in my Lancelot Leather slip. Here's something if you want to kill a couple of moments. This is what I was looking for earlier. Pete and Christine and eggs and... Oh, it's going to just buffer. This is when I was manning the Vosteed booth at Blade Show West 2022. Look at you. Look what's in the background lurking. JB. I'll have to show this again. For some reason, it's just buffering and buffering and buffering. But
Sharif would be down with this.
Yeah.
He's into this kind of thing.
But yeah, you see that right? Oh, there's more.
Sharif, you get your eye on the prize.
I'll share that on Friday night. I just recently downloaded it, so it hasn't fully rendered yet.
Hello, Plumpy. Ooh, Sharif. Is that the same as...
Oh, did you get a black star?
Let's find out. Yeah, let's find out. Ah, he did. I could tell. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you got a black blade. Heck yes.
Yeah.
Small, huh?
Dude, yeah. I mean, I knew it was small. That's actually something that prevented me from buying it back in the day. But the design is so good that I always wanted to snag one. But I thought that they were completely gone. And when I found out that they had them at PVK, it was like, dude.
It looks good with the black blade, too.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Dude, it's crazy. Like, I started when Isham was, like, doing all of this stuff, you know? And I always appreciated his stuff, but never bought it when they were available. And I've been getting more Isham stuff these days than I, ever thought I would own before. It's crazy.
Well, I highly recommend a lanyard for your pinky.
Yeah, it's going to need it.
But yeah, this thing is super cool. I really dig it.
Yeah.
Hello, Dan Stan.
I love that it's like an interpretation of the gun stock.
But much cooler.
Yeah. And that's kind of why I got it. Because I was like, dude, if I ever do a modern traditional, I'd like it to be like this awesome.
That's how it should be done. Have you seen the Pina Bronco?
Yes. I almost bought one a year or two ago. And then they sold out of them. They are really nice. I like Pena stuff. I collect Pena stuff. So,
Gary, I think this one's like one of his early designs.
It's not early, but it was his one and only venture where he like OEM'd something. And he did it when he was still alive, Gary.
How much was yours, Sharif? I got mine on a bro deal. Mine was only $120.
Mine was like $225 or something.
I got a good deal.
Yeah. The
20 CV.
PVK Las Vegas has them if anybody is interested. But yeah, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
for
it's cool
What's a
though.
good reference that I've got here?
Yeah. Get the Megatherium.
Against
It's a best tech.
Hey, no, put that down. Eli, help your brother.
what's another good size reference?
This one's the best deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is a cool.
I'm almost positive I asked him that in one of his live streams one time.
So for anybody looking for a sense of size, and it is a double detent.
Oh,
So know that if you're thinking about getting one.
it's fun though. I had to kind of mess with mine a little bit. The action wasn't so good when I got it, but now it's pretty cool.
Yeah, same. Mine is kind of tight, kind of rough. I think some lubing and some working in will help with it and tuning the tension.
Have you seen the Rough Rider Reserve lock stock?
I don't believe I have. Oh, there it goes now.
I have this Rough Rider that I like. It's called the Ghost Fish. It's basically the same thing, except not. I'm assuming lock stock's like this style.
Yeah, this is.
I like
really
these kind of lockbacks or whatever's that are big old blades
nice.
and then ram's feet. Clip point. Everything's a clip point when Sharif's involved.
Yeah. Oh, here's a good one. This will fuck you up, Maddie. Here's a test. Clip point or drop point? And I'm
Do you
trying
want me
to
answer how I would answer, or do you want to hear
I'm
your
trying to not hide the answer from you. I'm actually trying. I'm making it more clear.
It's a kukri.
Close.
It's
Actually,
a drop point kukri.
no, it's not a drop. See how there's the flat here?
Yeah.
This is the clip for the
Don't
flat.
you darest say that. Trailing point. I'll go with that. Drop it 2 degrees, please. Market trails. Sharif said they're on PKE, whatever he said.
PVK Las Vegas. Yeah. Hey, Iggy.
Good night, Iggy.
Good night, Iggy.
Good night, horror movie. Got some controllers today. Oh, heck yeah. Before you go, put your link to your Instagram down. Let people check it out.
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin Sharif point. What would you call this one, Sharif?
That is a clip point. That is
Exactly. Now hold up that thing you said was a clip point.
You
'Cause it
have
don't
to
look like this.
erase the idea that a clip point has to be curved.
That's literally a
But it has
clip.
to have a clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Erase
clip,
the point that a clip point has to have a clip.
no, it's not. The clip doesn't have to be straight. That's the misconception. Because if you take a straight back knife and you break it off at a straight edge,
That's a sax.
clip point.
That's a
No,
sax.
No, that's a Warncliffe.
You're a
Sax
Warncliffe.
Warncliffe. I love it. I love it.
Here you go, Sharif. Very first Google thing. A clip point knife features a concave curve on the spine, creating a clipped or narrow point. Ideal
Yeah,
for
but it
piercing and
doesn't-
precise. A drop point slopes downward, which is
Right.
exactly the thing you just held
Not
up.
a straight line. A slope is different than a straight line. Correct?
What?
Yes. Yes. Correct? Maybe.
We need some images here. Look, that's a clip point.
Okay.
Is this a reverse clip point, this hawkbill?
Yes.
Look, this is exactly what you're trying to tell us. That's a clip point. This is a drop point.
No, that's not a drop point.
It literally says it.
No. That is a drop point.
It's not, because it's not a curved.
Now all of a sudden it's curved when it's convenient for you.
No. Like a drop point is a positive transitional curve from the spine to the tip, and that can't be changed, right? Like that's a hard and fast rule to a drop.
Unless you're making up the rules on the fly.
But
Yeah.
if it's straight, then it's a clip. That's why the paramilitary is a clip.
Yeah. So did we do this on camera last time? Sharif said that this is a clip point. What do you guys think? Without no one motioning, do you think that this is a clip point? Let's say you don't guys have to stop talking.
Oh, you were talking. I thought you were talking to the chat. I was waiting for the chat to start talking.
I am, but you guys, we can't hear
That's
them.
a drop point.
We can't hear them when they talk. You know that, right?
But they're saying it with letters.
So,
Every drop point.
no, it isn't. A leaf point tends to be either like a center tip or a lower third position tip, where both are positive curves to that point. That's what kind of.
So, would it shock you guys to believe that when you go to Blade HQ,
Based.
they have it listed as a freaking clip point?
Yep.
So, I mean, yeah.
Yours here.
Here you go, Sharif. Troy's breaking it down for you. Here you go. That's
Also,
a clip
by the
point.
way, I'm not saying I'm not. I was gonna say I have that on my wall too.
There's your drop point.
Yes. See how there's a curve to the top of the drop to the point? It's not like suddenly abruptly straight. That's a drop point. If it suddenly abruptly goes straight at an angle down to the tip, that's a clip point, because the tip has been clipped to achieve that straight.
No, that's a clip point.
It's
like
a
a
type
clip
of clip.
is missing. No, a buoy is a type of clip point. That
That
literally
is a
says
different
right
type.
there.
Hey man, just like there's many denominations in religion, there are approaches to knife making.
I don't like the cut of your jib.
It's pointy. That much I know.
I just realized I'm that version of the meme of the lady from Ozark. I don't know S about F.
Stage 5 is a leaf blade shape, Mark. Joe, I know. I've tried to give up. They keep pulling me back in.
They're calling that a spear point.
The diddle clip.
The spear point, like to
There you
me, spear is more symmetrical. You know,
Yeah, this is pretty symmetrical.
with
Horror
this-
movie. That's his Instagram.
maybe I'm wrong with this page.
Go follow him.
No, see, like it's not symmetrical. If you look at, let's say, like a saw dagger or like a microtech dagger, that's true symmetry. You know,
That's pretty symmetrical.
but
Yes,
that-
Palmer. Thank you, mister.
I'd have no problem if they called that like a drop point or a leaf, or I wouldn't call it saber though. Saber seems like a weird choice, or spear point seems like a weird choice.
I was
Yes,
gonna say, man,
that's what I'm saying, right? The point should be in line with the center line.
Mikey.
It is.
Mr. Branson, you changed your name?
When I say in line with the center line,
Legal Beagle.
Stevie, like if the tip of this was a little bit higher, it would be perfectly.
Thank you, Josh. 18 months.
To be like a feature of the spear point.
Gotcha. I don't know.
Still one of my favorite moments ever so far is tolerance with religion and politics. Great talk. Sharif opens his mouth about clip points and
That's a
that
good
guy.
point. It's like, no, you can go straight to hell. And
I wish you were never born. Every time you open your mouth, I want to stab something.
did we do it on late night with Said Faction recently?
We did that. I think that was Friday.
Friday,
Last
yeah.
Friday. We had an awesome chat. Then Sharif just had to go, open his mouth.
It's going to be Friday the 13th on late night this week.
Oh, yeah. Friday the 13th. Maybe the moon will be full, or maybe it'll be clipped a little, Sharif.
You'd only be so blessed to see a clipped moon.
Let's see. Moon phase. December 13th. Let's see what's going to be.
Blaze. I'm not trying to be Jack Wolf. I definitely have thought about making a couple modern traditionals, but it's only an idea at this stage. It's not anything concrete. Mark, Spidey Chef is like a modified version of a Japanese chef's knife, which is its own thing. Like it kind of looks like a modified bunka, or no, not. Is it a bunka or tsuru? I can't remember the name, but it's its own thing when you start getting into the chef's blade shape.
I have my Spidey Chef somewhere. Where did I put it?
I love when
Whatever.
I had Scott Stills on, and people are like, "What would you call the blade shape on Stevie's P&W?" And he goes, "Oh, I don't know.
Obviously, it's a clip point.
I don't know what I'd call this." He's like, I thought of it.
He's afraid to make a Zulu. Yeah.
That's weird. Why be afraid of anything?
Some shit's-
Midnight, how you doing? Been a while. And see you later.
Deuces.
Man.
I am going to have to depart.
I was actually going to end it because Katie's home right now. But
Oh.
Gary's half erect.
Hey.
Next week, though, if needed, I planned on being live for a long time. I'm ready to go.
BeUp Day. Be prepared to be here. The
Be
party
afraid.
will go on after. It will continue on to Mattisfaction or Pocket Metal's channel. Just got confirmation that there will be a shortened version of Snacking with Steven tonight. Work-life balance
Really?
making a triumphant return, and will be
It's
on
big time.
tonight from 9:30 to 10:30.
The clip point discussion will continue then.
He's got some pretty cool shit. I've been talking to him. He's got some pretty cool shit. I don't know if he'll announce it tonight, but yes. Anyway, BeUp Day this time next week. Gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun.
Ain't nothing as cool as this right now.
Yeah. I'm really. I'm not pandering, but would love to see more people with some of these. It's a lot of money right now, though. So
Go buy the clip, or you're no friend of Stevie's.
he's talked about that.
Oh, he has.
Yeah,
I think he did it on one of Stevie's lives.
yeah. It's not as it's
Nicky Loot.
he drew it to like mess with his buddy, and then he's like, I'm just gonna use that as my logo.
Also para too. And I think you can get the clip for anything.
Yeah, the clips that go on just about any knife.
Yeah.
So just so you folks know, this does not the scales, the Para 2 and the PM3 they don't fit the lightweights.
Yeah.
They don't fit the lightweights. Stay tuned.
Do I look like a lightweight to you?
Stay tuned.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Stevie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But everyone, good night. Work knife tonight. Stevie tomorrow at the Honey Bucket.
I'll be live from the Honey Bucket.
And then, of course, Friday. But more importantly, be back next Wednesday for BeUp Day. We're going to have
Stop
guests.
from subbing from Mattisfaction after you watch his videos.
Every time I posted one. they've
That's the
gone down.
opposite of what we're trying to accomplish here, folks. You smartasses.
All right. It's all good. But everyone, good night. And, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.
This is a very, very good sandwich.